This little girl just woke up. She's a champion sleeper. So I'm just going to get her hooked up and move my camera a little bit. And today I'm going to talk about fitting in some fun, easy exercise, which I did this morning. I did not grow up like this in a super fit family. I don't think of myself as like a fitness kind of gal. And being the mom of 11 children over the years has added its own set of challenges of like just fitting it in when it's not naturally something I seek. I was never one of the, people growing up in high school who gravitated towards the sport kind of things. I was more of the art weirdo kind of fringe student who was just happy to literally have any friends, and finally found some kooky friends in the drama club and the kind of drama circles. But I was usually the kid smoking out back, and praise the Lord, he saved me when I was 21 years old, and I have been free of smoking and addiction since then. But that is not the topic of today. Today is fitting in fun, easy exercise as a mom. Oh, she's not happy to see my breast. Hang on, sweetie. Should we maybe try the other side? Sometimes that's what you just got to do, right? You're like, the milk bar is open. She just woke up. So let's try the other side. All right, my apologies. I just decided to go live because she usually takes this easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, there you go. That seems to be the better side to start on. Okay, so where was I? Let's chat. Good morning, Cindy. How's your sewing going this morning? Cindy's awesome. She catches my lives almost like every time because she's just got the stream going. So fun to have someone live here with me. But I'll stay on topic because I usually keep these lives nice and short. Today, I just have a quick thing to talk about. Fitting in the fun, easy exercise. It has never been something I was naturally drawn towards. However, having had children every 2 years for the last 17 years, if not sooner, has run a toll on my body. And I've also dealt with weight issues since I pretty much hit puberty, just like turning to food for emotional comfort. So I would say since I started having children, even before I had children, that I've always had an extra 30 to 40 pounds in my body. And bless the Lord, my husband loves me just as I am. All the curves and the stretch marks and all. So it's not any kind of thing where I really struggle with my body image. It's also that I'm thinking of my future, right? I'm thinking of enjoying my marital intimacy when I'm in my 70s. I'm thinking about playing with my grandchildren and enjoying it and not being like huffing and puffing just to get up a set of steers. So now that I'm in my 40s, I'm thinking more long haul. When I was in my late 20s, 30s as a younger mom, it wasn't really priority. Honestly, just getting through the day and keeping the kids alive. I was learning then, I was in the thick of it, of figuring out how to be organized, how to get into a routine, God, how to just stay calm, right? And not take out my stress on my children in unhealthy or quite frankly, even sinful ways, like really, screaming or yelling and stuff. So I had all that going on. So if someone had said, how's your exercise? I would have been like, thanks, like not even in my top 10. But I think in the late of night, even in the thick of those, when everybody was, under 7 years old, in my heart of hearts, I was like, yeah, fitting in some exercise would be good in the present for my own, weight and health goals, and also for the long term. So what have I been doing of late, even as early as this morning to now that I'm postpartum, about 4 months postpartum with Corey. She's my 10th C-section. And so I'm definitely clear to exercise. I don't have any medical conditions that would prevent me from, any kind of gentle, consistent exercise. So what I've been doing is challenging myself to fit in 5 to 10 minutes 4 to 5 times a week. So we homeschool 4 days a week. So it's really easy for me because I have a really good routine now. So I know where I can fit in 5 to 10 minutes of exercise. And if I have like slots in the morning, like this would be a good time. Or if that doesn't work out for some reason, somebody needs extra help with their math and that time slot gets filled up with that priority, that's okay. I'm flexible with my routine. Then I have another afternoon slot that could work because I've got my quiet time, which we've built in and is really well established in our family at this stage with teens and middles and littles and nappers and everybody. And if that time, gets filled up for some reason, I have an appointment or honestly, I just forget, then I have another evening slot. So I have 3 possible places in my life where I can, in my normal day, fit in 5 to 10 minutes. And if I can fit in 5 to 10 minutes of just like random mindless scrolling on my phone, I can absolutely fit in 5 to 10 minutes of intentional exercise. And like I said, I'm not super uber miss fitness. I don't have a Peloton, I think it's called, or an in-home gym. I'm just a normal person. And normal people exercise too. So what I did today, and I felt a little goofy did it, but I pushed through my own self-consciousness and I put on just a random YouTube. It was like called Kids Bops, clean, kid-friendly stuff. And we danced. I danced like a goof in my living room with my kids. And so who joined me? Everybody 10 and under joined me. So I had 4 kids who came in the room and they were drawn, right, to like fun. And mom, I'm not normally like a fun mom. I don't typically get on the floor and romp with my kids. I leave that for dad. He just loves to do that. But I don't think I've ever thrown a child in the air in my life. I'm like a loving mother. I'm a devoted mother. I am like a fully at home, and I strive to be, by God's grace, a very present mother, able to like on a dime give full attention in any kind of a crisis. Or I got a lot going on there in running the home, in running home business, and just growing in God's grace and skill as a mom. So exercise is fitting in these somewhat planned and also spontaneous bursts. 3 options in the day where I'm like, what's my excuse, right? If I can scroll on the phone, I could do this. So I did. Today was dance. I have a little routine that I'm following. So yesterday I did something in my room alone, and I did these wall push-ups. I just did like 5 rounds. I did 10 wall push-ups because I'm not even at a point yet physically to do like a full-on, but I don't think I've ever done a real push-up in my life. But there is a progress, like a way to work your way up. Like you could Google it, find a YouTube video of how to work your way up to a push-up if that's a goal of yours. Really good core body strength. And because I've had 10 C-sections, building my core strength nominally in my back is not only like a right now healthy thing to do, it's thinking of the future so that my back will be with me all the days that the Lord has portioned out to me to live, and to do that like with a clean conscience and knowing, yeah, I was never perfect. Who's perfect? It goes without saying, right? However, I aim to be faithful, to be a good steward over the body, the time, the opportunities that He's given me. So I hope this has inspired you to think that with a little bit of intentionality, and maybe just writing out a couple things you could do. And if you want to comment below and be like, Tara, I would totally do that. You've inspired me. I just literally need some instructions. Like, what could I do? Like a little routine, like on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I've been thinking about doing actually a little challenge in my Big Family Moms group in the month of May. And we could do it. We could do it for 1 week. We could do it for a little bit longer. I'd love to hear from you. And I'm going to poll the ladies in the group and see what would be a good fit to do a fun, easy fitness challenge. And challenge just means like, let's be intentional. Let's work fun, easy fitness into our lives and just do it together, because sometimes, just committing and then doing it with others, getting into a routine, that's all it takes sometimes, is just to say, I'm doing this. So yeah, I did the dancing today. I felt like a goof. I was a little self-conscious. I remember blushing at some point, but in my heart of hearts, I really sensed the Lord saying, maybe not even saying, but I felt His smile. Does that make sense? I felt His smile. Like, when you look over at someone and they're just beaming at you because they just think you're the cat's pajamas. I felt that smile. I'm feeling teary because it wasn't just I was doing something good and loving and kind for myself, like in good stewardship. I was also doing something good and loving for my children and modeling to them it can be done. Big family momship doesn't mean that you just let go of your health and of your loving yourself the way you would love someone else, the way you'd encourage your own best friend, right? Treating others the way you'd want to be treated. It's my heart to inspire my children, not just to be like uber fit, but to be faithful. And it starts with me, right? Just like repentance begins with the church, it begins with me. It begins with me. And I can't control my children's decisions, especially as they become older. But by golly, I can influence it powerfully. So just want to share that with you today, and not just share you to inspire you, but it's actually helping me because when we speak something out loud, right? The power of the tongue and speaking life over ourselves and saying, I choose to be healthy. I choose to making small intentional changes in my life, maybe starting with food or, adding more water or adding 5 minutes of exercise, even twice, right? It's those little steps that move you towards powerful changes. And I'm doing it. It can be done with dancing, with wall push-ups. Oh, what else did I do? Oh, I did sit downs on my bed. So it's kind of like I sit down really quick, but I barely let my bum touch the bed, and then I hop back up. It's like doing a little quick squat. 10 wall push-ups, 10 sit downs, 10 wall. Did that 5 times. It was done in 5 minutes. I was like, felt like Wonder Woman. I was like, yes, I'm done. And then I went on with my day. Boom, done. So let me read some of the comments this morning. Cindy says, even if you were an athlete in school and college, the weight still adds on. Ask me how I know. Yeah, I get it, right? Like back-to-back pregnancies. And when my understanding, though I'm not a scientist, but what I understand and have experienced is that every time I start to lose weight postpartum, then I get pregnant again, usually by the baby's first birthday. And the body, like the human body, is designed to conserve fat when pregnant. So just maintaining good health with nutrition and water and hydration and all that good stuff and gentle like walking and exercise, that was like the best I could do, is to try not to slide further backwards in pregnancy. So for me, it has been a journey and it's going really well. So my heart is to inspire you, to encourage you, and let me know in the comments below. And if you're not already in my Big Family Moms group, feel free to go ahead and join, because you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing the challenge. Whether anyone wants to join me or not, it's a good thing to do. And then we could just, whether it's going to be, I'm thinking at least like a 1 week, because once you have a routine, like this is what I do on Monday, this is what I do on Tuesday, we could just do this a 5-day thing, fun, simple, easy, 5 to 10 minute workout that you can fit in. You could do it in the living room, you could do it in your bedroom. The point is that you're doing it and you're working your way up to however many days a week within the limits of your present health situation, modifying it as it makes sense for you to make fitness a reality in your life that's important to you. You're feeling the conviction, but also you could use some inspiration and some community to do it. Jump into the Big Family Moms group. We're gonna do this. We're not just gonna do it. We're doing it. There you go. Decision made. Well, it's been 12 minutes, so I'm going to pop out now. Just want to check real quick. Sorry about this, but I got to go on my phone to actually see if anyone wants to chat real quick live. Oh, my doctor's office is calling. Sorry. I'll call you back later. Just to make sure if anybody was commenting that we would chit chat. But if not, let me know in the comments below. If you're like, yes, Tara, a 5-day super simple fitness challenge to just help me, kick me in the butt a little bit in a loving, kind, and gracious way, like your bestie would, right? And to help you make this part of your life. And, and even if you have a setback, because you just for health reasons or stress reasons need to step back, you can always come back to it. Because once you get into a flow with a routine that's flexible, like I said, you start to amaze yourself with what you can accomplish. Step 1 is making a commitment. And then 2, just have a plan, and I'll help you with both. All right. I'll see you in the Big Family Moms group. God bless you. Have a great day, Cindy. Take care.